Hello gamers, and welcome back to Papa Brad's Gaming, the channel where we dive deep into the history of classic arcade games. Today we've got a special treat for you. A look back into the history of Atari's Thunderjaws, a game that rocked the arcades in the 1990s. So grab your quarters and let's journey back in time. Thunderjaws, released by Atari Games in 1990, is a thrilling arcade shooter that combined elements of a shoot-'em-up with some unique twists. But before we get into the gameplay, let's talk about the backstory of this classic Atari title. This comes from the era of the arcade giants. To truly appreciate Thunderjaws, we need to understand the arcade landscape of the late 1980s and 90s. This was an era when giants like Capcom, Konami, and Sega ruled the roost with iconic games like Street Fighter II, Contra, and Outrun. Atari, known for classics like Asteroids and Centipede, was determined to make their mark with Thunderjaws. Thunderjaws was developed by Atari Games, a subsidiary of Atari Corporation, and hit the arcades in 1990. The game was designed by a talented team led by Ed Logg, the same designer behind classics such as Asteroids and Gauntlet. It was also one of the last games to run on the Atari System 2 hardware, which featured improved graphics and sound capabilities. Now let's talk gameplay. In Thunderjaws, you play as an amphibious special forces unit, shooting enemies at various locations and underwater, working towards a secret base of Madam Q. You play as a diver who must face natural enemies, such as sharks, actually mechanized sharks, other divers, underwater firing turrets. Other scenes include a platform with a shoot-'em-up level similar to Bad Dudes. You can also find weapon power-ups and health along the way. Bosses appear at the end of each level. At the end, you will face off with Madam Q, who transforms herself into a giant floating disembodied head.
You forced me to take extreme measures.
This game was released by Atari in 1990 as only a kit. The official release date for the game was June of 1990.
Your feeble attempts amuse me.
They don't make games like this anymore. Wow. Just amazing. Check out this boss. Thunderjaws received positive reviews from both players and critics alike. Its innovative gameplay and engaging storyline helped it stand out in a crowded arcade market. While it may not have reached the iconic status of some other titles of its era, it has left a lasting impression in those who experienced it, including Papa Brad. This is one of my kind of hidden gem favorites now. Thunderjaws has been featured in various retro game collections. It has a dedicated fan base who still enjoy it today. Its legacy lives on, reminding us of the golden age of arcade gaming.
How
Who doesn't love a great hidden gem Atari game? There you have it, the history of Atari's Thunderjaws, a game that blended innovative gameplay with the spirit of classic arcade shooters. If you ever come across this gem in an arcade or through emulation, give it a try. It's a true testament to the creativity and innovation arcade developers had during the 90s. Thanks for joining us on our journey through gaming history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the world of classic arcade games. Till then, keep gaming and keep those memories alive. And this has been Papa Brad reminding you to always stay legit.
You forced me to take extreme measures.